What up, world? It's your boy Jay Winks in the building. You and now, well, you already know where you at. You know what you subscribe to. This is the Wink Steel channel. I hope y'all doing great on this lovely Saturday before this snowstorm hit. Just shooting a video. Yes, we took a 2 week break. A lot of things that happened in between that. I mean, it's been crazy. We gonna get into it. So I took a 2 week break because I had got a new toy. I got a Cricket Joy, and I wanted to figure it out. Wanted to change up the little channels and stuff like that. Just wanted to do different things. Then COVID hit. Yes, I was under quarantine for like 10 days. Just finally just came out of it. Just went back to work. So, it's just been one hell of a like 2.5 weeks. I mean, it's been crazy. My co-host is not with me this week, but she'll be back. Um, but yeah, I mean, dealing with that, and right before that, I wanted to see my son play. I only got to see my son play twice this year at basketball because of COVID and then the games and stuff like that. So he didn't even get to finish his basketball season. He was upset about it. So yeah, it's stressful, but we got through it. So we are back, and I just want to show y'all some of the new merch I made myself. Vinyl Talk and the Wing Steel channel. Just want to show you if you saw my story or my Instagram, the bags are only $5. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the Wings channel. Got the dreadhead guy on the pocket. Vinyl Talk. Only 10. You know what I'm saying? I know how it goes. Wings channel, red shirt. Hope y'all can see that. Just 10. So, y'all just hit me up. We'll have a cash app for it and everything like that. Crazy. So, getting into it, getting into the channel today. The Royal Rumble is tomorrow. Let me take a sip on that. Man, I wish I could watch it, but I got to open the next day. And, pay-per-views last until like 11 o'clock. So, I got my winners. My winner I want to win is Cesaro, but my long my long shot is Big E. Well, I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan. On the women's side of it, on the Royal Rumble, I don't know, but they might have that special person. I'm gonna go with Tessa Blanchard. That's when I think she comes in. So all my wrestling fans, you know what I'm saying. Tomorrow, I think it starts at 7. They got something tonight. The backstage is on. I don't know if it's on the network or not. So check that out. Let me get my notes right. Excuse me. I don't have no new releases this week. I'm gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna do all of it because I just got off work a little while ago. Actually, I was at work writing my notes and stuff when I had a little bit of free time doing this. I should have been doing this the whole time. I made a video. I kept saying I was gonna do it. I had the free time and I started playing 2K. You know how that goes. So next week I have all new release music. In music news, I just want to put this out there to any independent artist. If you want your music to be known, you can do it on Spotify, SoundCloud, everything like that. But Bandcamp, set your own price on if you drop an album, you make people pay $12, $13, and also they do a vinyl distribution. Yes, they sold 2 million vinyls last year. And these are all off independent artists. They make their prices, so it might be high. They have to make their money off of it. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. Bandcamp, that's where I get a lot of the artists I listen to off of. Excuse me for a second. But yeah, that's where I get a lot of the artists I listen to off is Bandcamp. Listen to everything from jazz, the rock, the R&B, everything's on there. So, getting into the vinyl talk today. Yes, this is not going to be a long video as usually we do, but I'm gonna slim down the vinyl talks because I don't want to run out of vinyls or start doing vinyls behind. So now the vinyl talks is going to be 3 vinyls now for right now because I'm getting all my vinyls in order, the ones I've done before, and then some of them, like I got Nas King Disease that I showed before we went on the break. I want to do those as it goes. So if you see me starting to do like, hey, I got the whole Nas catalog, I'm just doing the whole Nas vinyl. So first up, I digged in the crates for this vinyl. It took me a while because I got a side story for this. I did not know this was their debut album. And this vinyl was kind of expensive. So, starting off, Mobb Deep, Juvenile Hell. Yes, this album came out in 1993. This is when you had the crisscross. Everybody was trying to do that, and they were totally different. I was 9 when this album came out too, so I was more into crisscross at that time. Like I said, I thought Infamous was their debut album. I thought I'm going to talk about that. Um, The 2 singles that dropped on this album was Peer Pressure and Hit It From the Back. Like I said, this is Mobb Deep's Juvenile Hell, their debut album. Yes. This is Havoc right here. That's Prodigy, R.I.P. So going on along with that, now I'm going to talk about a couple of Mobb Deep albums that I don't have on vinyl that I want to get, and some I had on CDs years ago. So this is Mobb Deep, the Infamous. Oh yes. Shout out to my uncle Jerome Holmes. He was the first one who introduced me to this. Uh, this album came out April 25th, 1995 on Loud Records. I'm gonna talk about Loud Records one time. The production was handled by Havoc himself on this one. It was engineered and mastered by the legendary Q-Tip from a group called Tribe Called Quest. I'm gonna have to do a Tribe Called Quest vinyl. I got 2 other albums. This album went gold on June 26th. They dropped 4 singles on this. The classic Shook Ones, a great hip hop song. I know you heard it on 8 Mile. You didn't heard it on everything. I mean, it's Survival of the Fittest, Temperature Rising. Now, I don't, like I said earlier, I don't have these next 2 albums I'm going to talk about on vinyl. Now, on a side note, I want to talk about their album Hell on Earth. It came out in November 1996. Now, Tupac had dropped Hit 'Em Up, as you remember that. They dropped this song. You thought Biggie would, you know, Tupac did say something about Prodigy. Don't one of you just got sickle selling me or something like that? Yes. He was talking about Prodigy on that. And the diss song was called Drop a Gem on 'Em. So I just wanted to put that out there. Their 4th album, which a lot of people know about after Infamous, Hell on Earth, was getting up there. This is the album that put them over the map. Murder Music. The album was originally supposed to come out in the beginning of the year 1999, but thanks to LimeWire and Napster, thank you, the album got pushed back until August 17th, 1999. The album went platinum by October 26th of that year. So it was just a couple of months when that's when CDs were cranking. Most artists were shipping out 500,000 to 1,000,000 CD wise and tapes. That's when tapes were on decline and CDs were up and at them at that moment in time. So you can ship out million CDs, and you're gonna get your return right then and there. They had to record 5 new songs off this album. This is how we got Quiet Storm, the remix featuring Little Kim. Now, another great song. Little Kim killed it on there. That's when, if you're not a big, I mean, if you're a big hip hop fan, CNN, Capone, and Noriega and Foxy Brown kind of Lil Kim took some shots at Foxy Brown, and CNN did this. So you had that Mobb Deep CNN kind of beef right there. Next up, I want to talk about their mixtape they dropped. It was called Murder Music, the Free Agent mixtape. Yes, a lot of y'all know that. That came out in 2003. One of my top 30 mixtapes from 2003 to 2011. There was 27 songs on there, and a lot of y'all know this. Like The Illest, Survival of the Fittest 3, crazy, crazy. Next album I want to talk about, I just want to touch on a little bit, is when this album came out in 2006. They were signed to G Unit at this moment in time. The album was called Blood Money. Came out May 2006. It was a commercial disappointment. Critics didn't like the album, but I love the album. I used to listen to the album before I went to Infinity and everything like that. They had Ask My Brother Twan, Creep featuring 50 Cent, Pearly Gates featuring 50, Capital P, Dot Havoc P. Yes, go listen to that album again. I mean, like, I'm probably going to go listen again after I get done doing a video, jump on 2K for a little bit before I have to go to work. But yes, next up, one of the most classic albums. It's his purple tape, as he called. I wish I would have got that purple tape years ago. Had to make sure I didn't do this album. Raekown, you know it. Guest starring Tony Starks, aka Ghostface, only built for Cuban links. I mean, a lot of people like ODB, Method Man, RZA. I was a big Ray and Ghost fan. Them together, I got to get a Ghostface Iron Man album. Yes, I got to get that Cammy on there. Just want to shout out a couple songs. What should I start with? Instacart, Incarcerated Scarfaces, Verbal Intercourse. I mean, can it all be so simple? The remix, Ice Cream. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Never can go wrong with that. But I hope y'all are enjoying y'all afternoon. I hope y'all got everything. I hope the snowstorm don't hit that bad. But it's your boy Jay Winks. We will be back next week. Vinyl talk. Everything will be back to normal. I hope so. So, all right. Ow.